So, what if I told you that every single product you use, from your favorite life saving applications to indispensable tools you rely on every single day, all started as an absolute disaster? And I'm being brutally honest. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try as much as possible to make this stupid simple. So I'm just going to skip all those fluffy Silicon Valley success story jargons. And I'll cut to the chase by walking you through the messy and chaotic process of how great products are actually made. So let's get into the fun stuff. You see, great products always never start with great ideas. I personally would argue that they start with something more primal: iteration. It's easy to romanticize eureka moments, but in reality, most product teams wake up with torrents of noise, angry red flag emails, confusing desperate support tickets, users sliding into DMs telling you something is broken, slow, or actively costing them money. Well, that is where the magic truly begins. It starts with a problem so agonizingly painful that people can't stop talking about it. Think about the legends. Airbnb started with two broke designers who couldn't pay rent. Their pain was existential. Slack was an accidental lifeline born from a spectacular failure of a video game project. And Uber, on the other hand, was born from a freezing night in Paris with no taxis. I could go on forever, but the patterns are undeniable. The story always begins with a pain. Once you spotted the pain, everything changes. At this stage, you're not a builder, you are a detective. You get out of your comfort zone, you interview users, you watch them struggle with the current solution. You don't just listen to their frustrations, you internalize them. You strive to understand the problems better than the users themselves. At this stage, it's not about data charts and spreadsheet. It's more about empathy. Great product teams are not guessing what your needs might be. They are constantly listening to your frustrations. Now that you have identified the pain points and have fully weaponized your problem statement, you're ready to build a solution, right? Now, let's talk about version 1.0. I'm going to be straight with you. Version 1 is always going to be terrible. And that is exactly how it's supposed to be. Your first prototype is not there to impress venture capitalists. It's not winning any design awards. It's there for one reason: to test your core assumptions first. You see that sleek, beautiful application on your phone right now? Probably started as a scribbled napkin sketch or a hideous Google form, or even a broken script patched together with duct tape and desperation at 2 a.m. My point is, every masterpiece begins with an embarrassing experiment. Then comes the gut punch, the reality check. You finally nervously put the messy MVP in front of real humans, and they destroy it. They click on the wrong buttons, they hopelessly get confused by things you thought were obvious, and they break things you thought were unbreakable. It's humbling, it stings your ego, but it is non-negotiable. Some team take this feedback